I think the difference is it was a clean goal that was scored. There's nothing to question here. They've gone in and then they've fucked that up. What the fuck are you lot coming out and telling us that you've made a mistake for, bro? You're not going to give us the 3 points. Sorry, you said what should ETH do next? Indeed.com. Look for a new job, bro. With Rashford, yeah. What
we know what the problem is. He runs into people's feet.
Shit. No, running into someone's feet. He's just shit.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening. Welcome to another episode of Podcast Pundits. I'm Drayman, avid United fan, and I'll be your host for today. Before I get into the pod, just to do a bit of housekeeping, you can find us on Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, podcast.pundits and podcastpundits_. It's been a crazy weekend of football, but before we go into it, let's go around the room quickly. Start on my right, Marley Mar.
Yo, what up? Happy to be here again, man.
You happy to be here?
Yeah, man.
Always, just to chat about football in general.
Just to chat about football, man. Palace won as well, so I mean, it's a happy day to be here.
Happy about that?
Yeah, man. No. I am happy to be here. I was away last week. Had to go to the dentist, sort my teeth out, sort my grills out.
But that was a late appointment.
Yeah, last appointment of the day. It was just disgusting, man. It all smelled like BO in there as well. It was just a disaster, especially when you got your mouth open. Pause.
Your dentist smell bad, or the
it's just like I've had a hard day of work.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just a
I thought you boys won that week as well, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, man.
Cool.
Hey guys,
moving to Marley Mar's right.
Yo, it's your boy Joey Nomadic, Liverpool supporter, defender of the victims, fighter against the injustice of the FA. Come to take down the system.
Nah, GG.
And I'm here to fucking kill anyone that stands in my way.
You come to get your compensation.
So whoever just said nah, GG. Bro. I'm the smiter of any man who stands in my way, bro.
And what team? What team?
Liverpool and hashtag.
So you fully dropped out Dulwich?
Yeah.
Dulwich Hamlet?
Who?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, listen, Gavin's not there anymore. So they're not representing my interest in it, and they're just representing the rich people that live in the area. So very homogenous area. If anyone's been to Dulwich, just
What does that mean, bro?
not enough blacks.
what league is hashtag in?
Same league as Dulwich Hamlet.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw them on Bet365. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez. Cool. And then moving to Joey's right.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Strives, or you may call me Striver. I'm your Arsenal correspondent for the podcast and for the day. Yeah, man, I'm always happy to be here. People reckon that I got into podcasting, football podcasting, because Arsenal started being good, but
Sounds about right.
you know what? No one could have seen this coming. You know what I mean? I think when we got into this, we'd just finished 5th, was it? But
That's right.
Ever since then, man, it's just
You guys are pushed on.
just keep winning, man. I don't know what to say to you guys. You know what I mean? So I just sit here and I just,
How many games has it been?
I don't know. There's more games. I don't know. How many games has it been?
7 or?
All
6 or
competitions.
7 now.
Wait, all competitions though, because obviously we play in every competition now.
7, so 8.
Yeah, man. But we ain't lost any either competition. You know what I mean?
But you haven't won all of them though.
No, but we haven't lost any. You know
You said you keep on winning, so I just want to correct that.
Next weekend's not too far away, by the way.
No, it's this Sunday. You mean when we beat City, give them second loss on the trot?
Come on.
Come on,
Energy,
man.
bro.
Third.
Well, no, but on the trot but consecutively. I mean,
No, if you're counting the Carling Cup,
for real. What are you
The Carling
saying?
Cup.
A blip?
they lost to Newcastle.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Rodri, innit?
We're not used to it.
No Rodri, no win.
I got some stuff to talk about.
Last but not least,
Yo, people, Del Estrada, man of many club faces.
and those are
I have to listen to every single day. Arsenal, Newcastle, and City.
City have been demoted to
particular
third.
order.
Yeah.
I don't want to say United again because if I say it fast, I say Man United.
Is that where your heart really lies?
Nah,
Okay.
no way.
When we get our new owners, that might change them.
No.
It's true.
Whenever that will be.
Yeah, exactly. God knows. Anyway, moving on to the first game. It's only right to start with the Tottenham-Liverpool game. Tottenham 2, Liverpool 1. The Matip scored a 96th minute own goal after the 9-player Liverpool team lost to Spurs amid a VAR error. Before we go into it, Joey, before we go into the VAR stuff, let's firstly go into the red card, the Curtis red card. What was your initial thoughts, and do you think VAR has gone in a bit harsh? Because obviously they left it on that freeze frame for the referee to go and review, and people were saying it doesn't really show in like real time how people like going for tackles. It's a bit harsh in terms of how they're reviewing it.
Yeah, I think it was pathetic, to be fair, because the whole point of showing the referees for him to look at it, because they said, we want you to have us take a look at this.
Yeah.
That's the verbiage that they usually use.
Yeah.
So why are they sending them just one picture or a screenshot to take a look at?
That freeze frame, they always do that though.
No, they do. They show the video, then they go over it, and they do the freeze frames that made them do that. But for some reason, my man walks up to the monitor and it's just a freeze frame.
Yeah.
And it doesn't change. They don't even show the challenge in it.
Because normally, sometimes what they do is they show the challenge and then they slow it down as it goes in.
Why they've decided to do that in this game?
Honestly, they've done that before.
I've never seen the freeze frame. The referee.
Maybe it wasn't against Liverpool. It wasn't for Liverpool. That's why
I'm saying you can 100% say you've seen them go up to the screen and it's just been a freeze frame only.
Yeah, frozen, and then they did exactly what they did.
He played it though, right?
Yeah, but what you're saying is that when you walked up to the screen, it was
rolled over the top, innit?
Yeah.
So it's what they made a decision before you could play the
No,
video.
but they're basically leading him in a direction.
Yeah.
So that's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
You're
it's
supposed
true.
to let them look at it and then come to his own conclusions. So I think that was-
Leading him in the right direction, mind you, but.
Right direction to the letter of the law, because I think personally the foot has gone over the ball, whether it's on purpose or not, and the leg has gone into a position which could technically be an ankle breaker.
Yeah.
So I think personally, if that's the rule, then yes, it's a red card.
Yeah.
But I think it's a bit of a soft one because it takes away certain oomph from the game that I used to enjoy.
What makes it soft though? Just because it takes away oomph for the game that you got red carded doesn't make it less of a red card.
I don't think it's a red
it
card.
is soft. It is soft, but
What made it soft?
No, I just want to remind you guys. Dre asked me the question.
I'm just asking.
I'm joking. No. Because he got the ball first.
Yeah,
and
his
then
foot rolled over
went
the ball.
Over the ball. So clearly,
There was no intention to play.
yeah, and I think these guys are the ex-pros always talking about like doing somebody and having that intention of doing somebody. Personally, I don't think that weighs too much in my decision making on these kind of things. I think if the person makes contact with the ball and you can understand that this is a freak accident, because sometimes when players are running and a player slips and they go into a person and it's quite a nasty challenge, but the referee will take some understanding that this is just a slip or the person's fallen over and he won't give them a yellow card or something. So in this situation, there has to be some kind of understanding about the mechanics of the body, how people play football, like your momentum, all of that kind of stuff. If you're just going to take a freeze frame and then make a decision on that, then
why is his foot rolling over the ball though? That could be.
It's a ball. It's
could be just poor control.
Yeah,
though.
but
a ball.
No, I get what you're saying, but you could just argue that.
And I agree.
Control
I agree with you because when you're playing 7-a-side and they say you can't go to ground or 5-a-side, you can't go to ground. By you over stretching yourself to get that ball, if you didn't do that, you would have been in more control of yourself and you wouldn't have endangered the other player. Also, you wouldn't have gotten that advantage of getting to the ball before Basuma got there.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's a bit reckless because you've gone that extra
Mile to win the ball. So you got to
despite
take
who's on the other side of that ball.
Yeah, so you got to take what comes with it.
Yeah. So I wasn't too angry. I wasn't disappointed with the red. I thought, you know what, it is.
Is it almost like a 50-50 is how a referee would interpret it? Someone will probably, but the way they freeze framed it, that's what I didn't like.
Look,
is if they gave him like more review of
I thought it would have sent him off if he went to the screen.
And I think personally, when it happened, I was okay with it. I was okay. I was okay with the sending off. I thought personally it's a bit harsh. I thought the Gusto one was maybe slightly harsh as well the week before. But to me, they're the same challenges.
Casemiro done the same thing, got a red card.
Yeah.
It's true.
But then the problem is that you'll see the same thing and people don't get red cards. So
exactly.
Again,
it's inconsistency.
And that's what I'm struggling with because, like, I get it. Like, referees are going to have different opinions. Some are going to be lenient, some aren't.
But you see,
I need to see some
that,
consistency.
Don't you feel like they're taking any form of error in making a tackle? Because that was it went really that bad. So your judgment, everything has to be, as a defender or someone trying to get the ball, everything you do has to be perfect.
Yeah.
Which I think is
silly.
Yeah,
No, but it does need to be if the result of that could be a broken leg.
but
So that's the only reason why I'm with them, because at the end of the day,
but that's part and parcel of the game.
But
no one
Probably
goes
they're
with
trying
any
to say though
intention.
it should be more controlled though when you go into those.
Which is a fair point.
Yeah.
that's why I agree with Strives, because like, again, if you hadn't stretched for it and you hadn't gone over the ball accidentally, then Basuma would have gotten away with the ball.
even if
so
he did,
you've kind of cheated, or do you know what I mean? You've kind of gone above and beyond to get that ball.
But
and
even if he
you've
didn't
endangered
stretch for
Basuma.
it, okay, let's say if someone doesn't stretch for it and they make a tackle and same situation happened, but I didn't stretch. It's just literally, I got the ball and it ricocheted and I go on your shin.
I don't know if you can actually
But it
make
can.
a challenge like that if you don't overstretch for the ball.
No, but
That's
I
what
don't have
think.
to overstretch. What I'm saying, you can make a tackle and I can just bounce the ball and hit your shin.
I think the point is, and
But then,
I don't know if the Strives are saying, but I think the point
wasn't his
is,
studs showing and the way
I think the point is, if you make a control
break.
if you make a control challenge, there's no chance of that happening.
No, because the way his foot rolls over the ball, his foot rolls over the ball where his studs now showing, and to the point
because
where
it's like-
his foot goes into
Basically, keep your studs
his
down.
ankle
His foot
break.
is as straight as possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
you can
impossible.
tell like he tried to shield, like I don't. This way we'll play football. He tried to get the
it's
ball
not
in
a
his
good
way.
tackle as well. I don't
It's
think
not
it's
a good tackle.
Yeah, like
Well, I think it's not a tackle worthy of a red card. Put it that. So that's what I think.
yeah, I can't disagree with you, and I don't think many people would necessarily disagree with you. But to the letter of the law, I think.
Why is it? Are you saying that just because the player was lucky to not have his ankle broken?
No,
If his ankle was broken, would you have said?
Okay, so I think, can't remember when it was. It was Everton versus
yeah.
Was it Son that done the tackle?
Yeah.
The tackle wasn't bad at all, but because the player broke
That when
his
he was
leg.
crying.
That happened to Harvey Elliott as well. Remember the Leeds guy?
But was it a bad tackle?
It was a great tackle.
Exactly. So these things can happen. I can do a good tackle and still break your leg.
But I think the difference is Son's impact didn't cause the leg break, and neither did the Leeds guys, because that's why the Leeds guys red card got rescinded, because his tackle didn't thingy. It was just a slide tackle.
Yeah.
And then Harvey Elliott's leg just broke clean. Nothing to do with that.
But Liverpool have tried to have appealed it, right? Is that correct from what I read today?
I have not.
No,
heard
there's no
anything
point
like
appealing
that.
it.
What they tried to appeal the Curtis Jones red card?
Yeah, I think so.
haven't heard
They've got
anything about
too
that.
much going on right now to appeal cards, but
What we got going on? What we
yeah,
got?
escalations, isn't it?
No, but this is the best time to appeal because we got them on the knees, bro.
throw them all in.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, they've not appealed, but they're set to appeal. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
they're
the
doing a
rumor.
lot of admin over this game. Isn't it?
Yeah, they are.
Who Liverpool the FA, bro?
Yeah.
Liverpool, man.
No, it's all good about
The FA are gonna be drowning in paperwork, bro.
We need to let it go, man. It's just
Yeah,
3 points,
fuck that,
man.
bro.
Get in blood in the other fixture, man.
Bro, 100%, man. But we'll wait for Dre to lead us in that direction.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move on to the controversial part of the game. Obviously, it was.
Wait, before we do that,
We ain't even spoken about the
Let's
game
talk
yet,
about the
man.
game, bro, man.
He didn't ask about the game. He asked about the red card straight away.
He wants to go and talk about the
I want to
controversy.
talk
Yeah,
about
because
Let host in. That's what he's saying.
It's the main talking point, bro. Like we.
If you have
Bro,
issues with it, he ain't here next week. You host.
Well, I'm just saying that, give the guy a chance to talk about
He's
his
going to talk
football
about
game,
it, and this is the main thing that people are talking about from this game.
All right, let's have it out. Innit?
let the host, man.
I'm tired of talking about it, innit? Because at the end of the day, talking about it ain't going to give us the 3 points we deserve.
Nah,
But
I
let's have
agree.
it.
I agree.
Let's have
But
it.
from obviously watching it live, what did you think? Did you think it was offside in real time or?
No, bro, it was 100% onside straight away, bro. I said, what's
Yeah.
going on here?
How do you know that, though?
Probably looked onside.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
You said about the pitch.
I even said it.
no,
I was
But
startled.
the lines weren't drawn, though. So
No, by the cut of the
hang on.
pitch, you can see it.
Yeah. So obviously these guys, like if more precise than VAR is when they're cutting the lines on this fucking pitch. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that.
So you can see the line on the pitch. You can see.
Yeah.
First, I think the referee. Bro, how the lino got it wrong as well, bro?
He was a fat shit.
But did you see he was in line, bro? He was in there. Like,
But them calls without VAR, sometimes
But
back
do you
in the
know
day, those
what?
calls
No,
are touch
Jeremy,
and
you're
go.
right. Because
I hear
the
that, but
first
he
thing
was
I'm
standing
thinking,
right there,
but the
bro.
first thing I'm thinking now is, do linesmen normally
Yes.
do they put their flag up and go? I can.
100%.
They're going to review it, so
Yeah,
I'd rather be safe than not, or something like that. Because even if he didn't put his flag up,
bro, then it would have gone to review as well.
Exactly.
Every goal
Yeah.
gets
So-
reviewed, so I don't even understand it.
Does every goal get reviewed?
Every goal
Yeah.
gets reviewed.
In the Prem, they do. For
Yeah.
some reason, they literally review. A goal could be clean as hell, and
but-
they'll go to
But
VAR.
I think that's right. I think that should be the way it's done. I think every goal should
Every
be
goal.
reviewed. Every goal should be reviewed.
I think if there is,
Reason.
yeah, exactly. I think it should be within
Depends on the
reason.
pitch.
But like in that one where if for example, the guys, there's a potential of there.
Yeah,
being
that
offside.
one,
Even
yeah,
if,
I'd have
even
checked
if you
it.
see it or you don't see it, I think it should be checked.
No, I saw
Even
it
if-
straight away. Like that was crazy onside.
Exactly, bro.
But I remember in episode 6 when I was hosting actually.
Yeah, but why are you doing drawbacks, bro?
No,
man?
because-
Hey, draw it back, man.
I already know Arsenal.
Call back to 1966.
Yeah, exactly.
The World Cup.
I
Allow it,
didn't
bro,
know
man.
it was Arsenal. I'm just saying, episode 6.
Yeah.
You know, Christian Norgard was offside against for Brentford against Arsenal. And
But this is different, though.
they're not really.
Yeah.
Do you know why it's different?
Why is it different?
Because
I mean, you didn't.
No,
you
let me
weren't
say
necessarily
why it's different.
opposing so
No,
much,
let me
but
tell
you
you
just
why.
said it's an easy mistake to make.
No, it is.
Well, because no, you said. What did you say? I think you said something along the
bro,
lines.
you're not.
The lines
You
weren't
didn't
drawn.
listen to that episode today,
You said the
bro.
lines weren't drawn.
You're joining your memory. I don't believe your memory.
Nah, bro. To be fair, I've got good memory.
Okay, all right. What I will say, why it's different because
That's the referee that was it him, innit?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the ref in the game, but he wasn't the VAR guy.
No, yeah, I'm talking about the ref.
But I think the difference is it was a clean goal that was scored. There's nothing to question here. They've
Yeah.
gone in and then they fucked that up. The
Yeah.
other thing is that Norgard was offside, and he scored a goal.
No, Tony did.
Sorry, yeah, Tony's scored. So you lot have conceded a goal. There's something to check there.
Yeah.
So, but there's nothing going on here, bro. It's like they've gone out of their way to fuck this up, bro.
Well, it's because the lino flagged it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So because I think what I've heard and read is they thought that, you know what I think this is as well? I think it's a cover up. I think it's full of shit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
it
And I'm
is.
saying,
Go
But we're
expand
gonna-
on this.
Yeah,
I like a bit of
because this
conspiracy.
is where the
Yeah,
fuck I
here we go.
I didn't want to lose my head to this. That's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't want to say it.
Well, because they're saying that they're trying to rationalize it by saying that they thought that the goal was given and they wanted to confirm that is it a goal.
Yeah.
So that's why it was that quick. Okay,
That's why
of
it's
course
that
it's a
quick.
goal.
That's why they didn't draw the
But
line.
so that's-
Oh, yeah, I heard about
But
that.
I'm
This
just
is
like, how can
No,
that
they
make
drew
sense?
the line.
They didn't. They didn't.
No,
draw
they
the
didn't.
line.
Not at
drew
the
it, but
time.
They didn't show it on the screen. They drew the line.
If
bro.
they drew the line, then
Why didn't they show it?
I don't think they did.
But they
No.
can't have. They
didn't
didn't do it
do it.
that
They
quick.
didn't
They drew it like in
So this
post
way they
analysis.
said- Yeah, no.
Post-analysis is different, though, not
so Gary
live.
Neville, when I was watching, bro,
He said.
I've watched 50
I listened to.
videos
He said
today.
that. He said they didn't draw the line,
Yeah.
and he actually
Okay.
went downstairs to go speak to
And
some
live,
head
they didn't
person.
draw it like, literally
They
live.
didn't
I'm
try it
telling
at
you.
the time because apparently it was so clear cut. They didn't need to.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was the
between
thing.
that happening, the
Yeah.
incident happening, and then 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I think I swear, watching it, the still grab showed up on our screen for, I don't even think it was up to 10 seconds.
Bro.
But
Okay, so
it was mad. And I think the conspiracy is because I then heard that there's an assistant
Yeah, there's
VAR
two people.
assistant.
So there's
there's
two
an
mistakes.
assistant to the video assistant referee.
Yeah, that's right.
So if the main guy's having a blunder, the assistant should say, "Hey, buddy."
What are you saying? What are you saying? They were talking about something else. Their mind was not in the game.
How do you come back? How do you come out? I think they've had a madness, or what I think is something under the tables happened. Something
No,
crazy's
speak
happened.
on it. Speak on
I
it,
think
bro.
something
Yeah.
crazy's happened. And
what
now
is
they're
that
like,
crazy thing? Tell me what it is, bro.
I don't know, bro.
One of them was necking off the other brother or something. And they were
Yeah, it's true.
I
What are you
don't-
saying? Oh, they did it purposely. I want to know what you
I
think.
don't
Yeah.
know what it is. It could be negligence. They weren't watching the game. They could have been sleeping, or they could have been paid. All I'm
Okay,
saying
so-
is-
'cause
all I'm
another
Let's
thing
saying
is
is
just let's just say that certain people shouldn't be in these pressure jobs.
Was apparently in Dubai the two nights.
Yeah, I
before
heard this.
Right. Is that what they're saying?
Who said this?
No, it was.
Who said this?
It was in the newspaper.
What, it was in
online,
Dubai?
bro. Yeah.
What, 2 nights
They said
prior?
UAE 48 hours before the game, bro.
Have you got his Instagram? We can check it out.
but what's funny is that they'll bring that up, bro. That's
course
crazy.
they will.
The
Of
character
course they will.
assassination.
Because the explanation just isn't making sense. You can't have two people overseeing that decision. And one, it
But you
happens
can,
that
though.
quickly.
You can. You know why you can?
No,
Because
but
do you know how many times referees on pitch make decisions,
Yeah.
but the VAR guys won't even question it because they don't want to undermine the referee's decision making. Because you know, in these things, it's like clicky and hierarchical.
Yeah, but
bro.
the thing is that I would say, Joe, is that even if they've come back to him quickly and they go, yeah, we agree with that decision. Why is the referee? I mean, we haven't heard the audio, but why is the referee going? Okay, so you're telling me that's not a goal
What do you mean?
because they thought the goal had been given.
But
No. So the
VAR had.
No, they said check complete. So their check.
Yeah,
so they've made the decision
yeah,
that
it
it's
wasn't
offside, and then they said check complete.
And
as
it
in
was-
to
I'm
say
fine.
that
It was-
offside
it was
is
fine.
yeah.
No, fine.
Yeah, they're saying it was fine because they thought that the goal had been given.
No, yeah,
But
they
yeah, that's what they said.
did.
The VAR, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying
But why would the referee come back to them if they're saying, if he's checking for offside, he thinks they're checking for offside and they say check complete. That means play on, free kick.
Yeah, check complete. But then...
Yeah, but why doesn't the referee go, okay, so check complete,
No,
it's not a goal?
Why would he? Because he assumes
Because
that
it's,
people that are working there
such an
are
important
competent.
event in the game. Why would you not reconfirm
Because
it?
he's assuming that
They're watching the
I
game.
get that.
I hear what you're saying.
But even for them, but I'm sure if they're watching the game, the linesman flagged, so you check for offside.
Yes.
Yeah, but even okay, let's just reverse it then.
It's
and
them.
then,
It's
no,
the
bro,
VAR
no, but that's what I'm
guys.
saying.
Yeah,
Bro, even if
check
we
them.
reversed it, and then he went, okay, cool. The referee said, okay, cool, we're going with it. Then they're looking at it, going, why is it free kick? Why aren't you buzzing through straight away?
100%. They should be some emergency.
Yeah, emergency. Like, no, we meant it was a goal.
Hey guys, hey.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what?
But
I think
there's
the rule
IFAB
is,
rules, innit?
yeah, I think the rule is once the players
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
stupidly started.
But
then
there was
you
10
can't-
seconds. There was 10 seconds from that decision before
They took the free kick.
So if you're saying
Exactly. So they're not watching the game
confirm it's a
after
goal,
either.
If they haven't gone to the centre circle, you should be put up and said, no, why have they not gone to the centre circle?
yeah.
It's a goal.
Yeah, why are they
This is
celebrating?
This is what I'm saying. I feel like
There's too many,
The
yeah.
explanation just doesn't seem honest. And on top of that,
Yeah.
they only told the referee they fucked
At
up
half-time.
at half time.
Yeah, but because, bro, do you know what's happening there, bro? These guys are scheming and plotting. Like, what the fuck are we going to do to
trying
cover
to-
up
they're
for
trying
this?
to-
Yeah.
And then it's at halftime. We don't want to tell him why he's playing the game because now he might start refereeing different.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
That's
Why
true.
did you send him at full time? What's he going to do at half time? He can't give the goal back.
Bro, why did they want to commit suicide by them? If they hadn't told him, bro.
but it was all over the social medias, the commentators, everyone. Like, it was crazy. At
Them
least
man
with
check their phones at
at least
halftime.
when Arsenal got bumped, it took like 4 or 5 minutes to bump us, and they just still couldn't see it. Yours was too quick, man.
Yeah, it was
No,
crazy.
because but come on, the decision, like with your one, I think there's still a bit of objectivity, maybe.
No, ours was clear.
Was
cut
it black
offside.
and white?
Yeah, man.
Did they draw the line for that one?
No, they didn't draw the line. And I
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
and I remember
So-
Joey was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because they didn't draw
You're
the
right.
line, they might have made a
Yeah,
mistake.
but that's what I was going to
honest
say.
mistake.
Since VAR started, it's been 14 different VAR decisions that they've got wrong.
It's
And
been more
they've come
than
out and
that, but
apologised.
It's just I don't know why they only.
Do you think
think that.
which one is more of an honest mistake? Do you, because you kind of feel like there's more of a conspiracy element behind this? Do you think it's more so than the Norgard offside?
If I'm isolating the two incidences, I think this one feels more of a robbery, but that one was just accumulative back then. So I was just like, why does this keep on happening?
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? But if I'm isolating the two, because I looked at both. I remember my mindset back then, and I was like, that's a goal, innit? Like, that's offside. No, sorry, I'm saying that's offside.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that goal to stand. When it stood, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And this
The
one,
Arsenal goal you're talking about.
the Arsenal goal, I'm talking about. And then for this one, the Liverpool versus Tottenham one, I remember watching it and I'm just thinking, that's onside.
The problem
Yeah.
with
So
the
obvious.
problem was the speed. The speed, bro. Like, that's what makes it seem like a conspiracy or whatever, because they've just looked at it and it's like, no, fuck that shit, bro. We're not looking at it.
It was peculiar, very, very peculiar.
And then it's like there was a Joe Gomez tackle. Mickey Van der Ven put a challenge in on Joe Gomez in the box.
I thought he got the ball.
He didn't get the ball, bro. He got Joe Gomez's foot. But the thing is that it was just dismissed. They didn't look at it.
The penalty
Wow,
play.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't say that was a penalty or nothing. But my thing is, just look at it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what's the problem here?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I know when Strive says there's an agenda against Arsenal, this is how it feels. Where sometimes they don't even check certain stuff.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how it feels.
But that always happens. That happens to
United,
Liverpool and it happens to Man
Yeah.
United. So I'm not too mad about it. That's why I didn't bring that up. But in that game where it's half time and you fucked up.
Yeah. But we have to assume
You gotta
that
be
they
shooting, bro.
can't check every single thing in the game, though,
No,
right?
they can because they're
They
not
can?
doing fuck all up there, bro. What are they doing up there?
but then what is the point of having
Yeah,
it?
what you?
But this is why there's some
Yeah, but-
people
But
just
if
saying.
guarantee somebody got punched off the ball, they're checking everything. So why are you
Yeah.
seeing them things and you're trying to
it's
punish
actually
them, but you're not trying to make the game have integrity, bro?
Yeah.
And again, my issue with this is that we've watched the World Cup, we've watched the Euros,
But
and
then
we've
does it
seen-
become too much of a stop-start game then?
Bro, you've
Like
made it a
American
stop-start game
football?
when you've made it, as soon as you said we're gonna stop the game to check shit. That's the game now.
Bruv, man, people lost peas on that, man.
No, I
So-
saw that 950 to 1.
No, man, fuck that, man. There was a super boost on, bro.
Oh, right. Here we go. Stravis' pitch is coming up. No. What are you saying? That was your deposit for your new rent?
No, but it's true though. Bet365 could reimburse people.
No,
Something.
no,
It's not their fault, but they should be.
Nah, they'll go with the letter of the law.
Goodwill gesture. What I said is that everybody should be able to take the FA to the small claims court, bro.
Yeah.
True.
Produce your slip on your ticket. If you did it, only if you did it in the shop. If you did it on the phone, I don't know, bro. But no, I think the issue here is it's the integrity of the game, innit? Like, because again, when you look at the World Cup and the Euros, like even the Women's World Cup, when they made a decision, the lady will come out and she will announce her little thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I like that.
I liked it, but I didn't want to hear their voices because their voices were ugly. Bro.
Yeah.
But I think there was transparency and the quality of the referees there. This just highlights how shit the referees are in England.
Yeah.
Like this PGMO or whatever these guys are called, bro. They're fucking useless, bro.
PGMOL or something like that.
They're fucking useless, bro, because like there's no consistency between the decision making. So as a fan, bro, you're watching it and something happens on the pitch, bro. Why do we not know
what's the outcome when it should be black and white?
75% certainty that this is going to be the outcome, bro. So every fucking decision we have to have a 3-minute deliberation and we have to have a podcast episode about it. So I don't know who's in charge of it. I think it's Howard Webb is in charge right now. But somebody's heads have got to go, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, apparently it's going to be on Sky tonight. They got the audio clip. Apparently, that's from what I've heard. So
I heard Liverpool
that'll be interesting
petitioning for the audio clip. Liverpool's doing the most. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, any club would. But
not really, because we didn't do it last season, and I personally think VAR cost us the league.
But I don't think you lot knew you were able to get the audio back then. I think if you knew you could get it, you lot definitely would have asked for it.
What's the end game as well, like, about getting the audio?
But I think so. Just to go back onto Klopp, I think it's. What the fuck are you lot coming out and telling us that you've made a mistake for, bro? You're not going to give us the 3 points. Like, you're just. But
what are you not doing?
Hang on, you know when somebody comes and tells me, fucking. Let's say you see a dent in your car and someone puts a note in your your windscreen saying, "I smashed your car up." And they left a Kit Kat in there or something. Bro,
but you don't even get a Kit Kat, bro.
Because I want to fuck somebody up. But like, you're telling me this information and I can't do anything with it. So that's just going to make me... I'll be going crazy if I was you.
Yeah, no, the apologies are a bunch of crap.
It wasn't even an apology, bro. It was just an admission of error. But they didn't say sorry, nothing or...
Human error, it said.
But the game itself was...
Yeah, I was going to say, if we move away from the VAR, I thought... To be honest, I thought even when Liverpool lost their second player, I thought you guys were playing ball, bruv.
Yeah, man. So again, I've been critical of Klopp's selections. I think the last 2 games, Europa and the last Prem game, selection has been on point, man. I think he picked a good team to start with. Curtis Jones, it's unfortunate that he got that red card because up until that point, him and Szoboszlai have been our best performers. Like he's just been breaking up play and running around the pitch doing the unthanked job, kind of like covering what DM would be doing half and half with McAllister. He's done a good job of it, and it was a shame that he got a red card. But even with that red card, we got the goal. Gakpo put everything on the line to
his meniscus.
To turn on the sixth pen.
Yeah, his knee looked nuts.
Bro, he sacrificed his knee for that goal.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
What did it cost?
Yeah, bro. Like that's definitely going to be a long term. Like,
I think if it's meniscus, he'll be like 2-3 months max, man.
Bro, 2-3 months is a fucking long time, bro. Yeah. It's a fucking.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Oh, what? He got
I was expecting
he got injury
to be,
scoring a goal,
bro. Yeah. So when he stepped, so Van Dijk headed it to him, and then he stepped out, and then you see his knee just kind of like wobble. But then he still turns and bangs.
And he banged it so hard, bro. I was thinking, when you're injured, don't do that, bro.
And then he ran off, celebrated, and went straight down. Done.
That's crazy. I don't know how I missed that part.
Yeah.
I feel like I was watching footy like really like half concentrated this weekend.
But I was going to say after that as well, we got to give a big shout out to Maddison because that guy's been he done well, bro. The way he slipped that ball to Richarlison and then he
playing against 11, bro.
The way they're picking out Son in the penalty box for me,
10 players, bro.
But it's the way they're doing it.
10 players.
No, you need to give.
Hold on,
you need to give Spurs.
Son, or did he shoot and then it?
He picked him out.
Richarlison.
It was Richarlison. Yeah, he picked out Son.
Yeah, he picked out Son.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. They're picking out one guy in the box.
Yeah, I remember.
And then Son done the same thing. It's the same as the Arsenal.
Yeah, literally.
The same way I was cussing your defenders, bro. I have to cast Virgil and Matip, bro. He didn't know where he was, bro, man. Like, it was a good goal, man. And so, like, it's definitely a training ground team that they've been working on.
Yeah, I'll say that Liverpool looked good. Even when you went down to 10 men, you still seem to have the you were bopping them like when it was 11-11.
Yeah,
I feel like
we bopped them for a bit when it was 10-11. Yeah, but then that ball
that's
that
what I was saying.
Remember
I said last week, I was like, people have gone a bit too far with their ratings of Spurs. I felt like they were there for the taking. I felt Liverpool with 11v11. I think Liverpool would have won that game.
Yeah, I agree.
But honestly, I think with 10 we would have won that game, and with they had 12 obviously because they had the referee on their side as well. But I think we would have won that game, man. And I think
it's VAR assistant. So I had 14.
It's massively unfortunate that the game ended up the way it did. But in terms of the performance, bro, there's nothing I could ask for more other than maybe Jota don't get another yellow card for stupidity.
Yeah, but you know what though, Della, I would still say that as much as I agree with what you said that there were some chinks in Tottenham's armour, I think what happened, like, or kind of what you kind of prophesied, still kind of happened in a way because they were both wasteful. Like, I think Liverpool wasn't necessarily using their advantages of play to hurt Tottenham.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like you guys didn't really punish them when you were like probably the better team for those parts of the game.
We're saying like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Again, I think sometimes in these games as well, like you can't expect every attack to go into the back of the net. So the first 20 minutes, the chances that we had and the way it worked out, I wasn't necessarily unhappy with the attacking threat or how we played it in the final thirds. So even though I agree with you, but I think it's kind of expected when you have these big games that I don't expect us to just go in and score every single goal or score every attack.
Yeah, but because I still thought Tottenham looked decent as well. Like I feel like they play quite basic, but I feel like they do it really well. When I say basic, as in, you know, like where it became a thing where just playing in triangles and progressing through the bit, playing triangles. I feel like they do that pretty well.
Yeah, but I think it suits them. They know what they're doing.
It suits them well, and I just feel like when Liverpool went down to 9 men and then started doing that low block thing and had like 5 players in the back line, Tottenham then just were playing dumb. Like,
it's true.
As in just because the one time when they were doing what they probably should have been doing, which was attacking the wide areas, pulling Liverpool out wider and trying to create 4 versus 3 scenarios. It just didn't make any sense. The one time they done it, they forced an error from Matip.
It's true at the end of the game.
I think it was silly. Like you said, like why are Udogie and Pedro Porro just bouncing it around in the middle where we have all our players standing in the middle? When, like you said, when you put Pedro out there, but Udogie kept on coming inside. Why didn't Udogie stay wide?
Yeah,
like, and then another thing as well, bro. Like, it's a bit weird that Maddison and Son keep on coming off in every single game. Have you guys clocked that?
Yeah,
and Maddison's got like a history of like being subbed off quite frequently, though, right?
What's that about though? Because like
he gets tired, I'm pretty sure.
But then because these are the guys you need against the low block.
They're your best players.
So why are you taking them off? Because it happened with
maybe he's protecting
Arsenal
them as well. I don't know.
Because I think at the Arsenal game, I'm not saying that they could have won, but it just seems like the way their style of play is too intensive.
They get mentally fatigued. Creativity. That was the Ozil thing as well, isn't it? Ozil used to get subbed in the 60th minute, like Real Madrid. I think at Arsenal as well, right?
Yeah. And I think the last thing about that,
I know a Spurs fan was picking up on that as well, saying that he reckons if Son and Maddison stayed on the pitch, he reckons they would have
against Arsenal.
Yeah, they would have beat.
Yeah, I think there would have been more chances, but I think
but you still got they've got an all rightish squad though. Like, so if you can't trust your squad, then I suppose you got to go reinforce in January.
But I think they're not getting that goal. Like,
no, but you don't think the
squad depth ain't good.
So who did they bring on?
Højbjerg
and Skip.
Come on, man.
But what I'll say, I think I did. I was happy with our defense here because, like, after that first goal, which was a good goal, I didn't see Spurs scoring a goal. Like I couldn't see it, and obviously it turned out that we conceded with a known goal. But great.
That was unlucky anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's unlucky. I'm onto Matip as well.
You
bro.
think?
Yeah, because like, bro, you should be planting yourself. Like, let's look at where the ball's coming in from,
bro.
He's probably
10 men for God knows how long.
He's shattered, bro. He's shattered.
You're shattered, bro. But like, what?
Bro,
don't be shattered. Then.
You know when you close your eyes for that 1 second and the ball just ricochets off your foot,
and then that's the difference between a top player that should be starting every game and somebody who's going to cost you 1 point, which would have felt like 3 points, man. So that's fair. That was a big mistake, man. A big howler.
I think Alisson had a good game for you. He had made at least two good saves that kept you in it as well.
I think, again, standout players have been Szoboszlai. Like the way that guy controlled the game when
ridiculous.
He was able to. Curtis Jones as well. Other than the red card, he's been a standout, and Alisson, man. So
you guys did well. You play on Thursday in Europa again. I think it's a French team. Is it Union
Saint-Gilles?
That's it. You say it better than me.
But no, Belgium.
Who?
Oh, is it Belgium? Yeah.
You should know them from betting, man. USG, baby. But no, I think going into the next game, I want to see how we play. I don't really care about how we play in the Europa League because I think that's more to see.
You got Brighton next in the Prem.
Exactly. So we obviously we need a reaction in that game. If we can get 3 points there, then I think we're still up there.
I think you can, man. Brighton are wounded now.
But the game it's just like a big shock to the system the way it happened, and it can have a long lasting effect on the team, or it can spur you on to go and do better, man. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, we'll see. Moving on to the next game, Man United 0, Palace 1. Anderson winner increases the pressure on ETH.
Good finish as well. Bang on. Really good goal.
Yeah, Marley Marr. United have lost 4 of the 7 games of the Prem. What's going on?
All I can say is tough times never last. They don't last. I don't know, bruv. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like to the point where I don't even know what to say with regards to the game. We just looking really shoddy, really basic, easy to play against. Like it didn't look like a hard day for Palace at all.
It didn't.
Yeah, and I think that's Hodgson's got 4. Is it 4
last
games?
5 he's won. He drew one, and then I think he's drawn a couple of them, but he's won a few of them as well. Three out of 5. Yeah,
at
United.
Old Trafford.
Yeah,
At Old Trafford. Wow.
Yeah, so he's doing a good job, man. He's a good replacement for Patrick Vieira, clearly. Because Palace they're looking good, man. They're looking good this season. United are at the minute really starting. Well, we started really trash, man. So
Sorry,
man.
Did
a lot of questions to be
Roy
asked.
Hodgson retire?
He did
And
retire.
then they brought him back.
They brought him out of
He's still there
retirement.
temporarily.
Yeah, he did retire.
Yeah.
He's still there temporarily now.
No, I think he's got a contract.
He's got a contract, but they're looking to replace him at the end of the season.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wants to go back to his garden, bro.
Yeah,
Does he still live in
exactly.
Croydon?
He's doing-
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Croydon lad. Sorry, I know you're asking a question.
Yeah, go on.
When you beat them, let me ask you, you're hosting. When you played, you was at the stadium. So when United beat Palace,
Yeah.
how did you feel the weekend will go? Were you confident?
I actually, funnily enough, I said to my brother, I'll watch us go and lose on the weekend now. Because that seems to be our mentality.
Sod's law.
Is that
Yeah.
because Rashford and Bruno was going to be playing?
I don't think it was because of that.
We need to stop this rhetoric.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's
particularly on the airways, yeah. Because listen, they're going for a bad time at the minute, but they're not the problem.
No,
they are not the problem, bruv. Like they were there last season. Man United had a good season last season. Like all of a sudden, Man United are playing badly, and it feels like the club, not the club. It feels like the fans, yeah. They want a scapegoat. Listen, Rashford. He's not playing well, right?
He's not.
He's not.
But do you
he's
agree
not
with
the
that?
reason.
Do you agree that he might go through this purple patch where he just starts shelling out all over a sudden, and everybody will,
I hope so.
I blame you for hoping so. But then, do you agree that will just paper over? I don't know if to call it the cracks or sugar coat.
It is, man,
I don't know
What's happening now?
I don't know if that's fair to say it's papering over the cracks, because effectively people go through bad periods, man. That's a Bar Saka, who's consistently a 7/8 every single game.
Even in good periods, is he looking for his strikers though?
Who else we got?
Mo Salah.
Martinelli. The question,
Odegaard.
I like Rashford.
Yeah.
I when there was the debate, Rashford, Jota, I say Rashford.
Yeah. What about now? What about now, baby?
I don't know.
Jota got sent off on the weekend.
So
are we doing weekend? Let's do weekend. Let's do weekend for weekend.
And that second yellow was childish.
60 minutes, bro.
Nah, but that second yellow from Jota was childish.
It was, but he got subbed off for a shit performance, bro.
Who had the worst weekend? Who had the worst weekend?
Me personally, I
have to
think
be Jota because he's not available for us.
Do you know what? As I said that, I realised that Rashford's actually had a worse weekend than Jota, bruv. How is that, bruv?
Do you know why I think Rashford?
Through social media, obviously. Yotta's obviously.
Okay.
But do you know why?
What do you think, though? Is it the car crash? Has it put him off?
Do you know why Rashford has had the worst? Do you know why Rashford's had the worst weekend?
Go on.
He's had the worst weekend because at least with Jota, you can say pinpoint. This is the problem with Rashford. Yeah, what is
We
it?
know what the problem is. He runs into people's feet, bro.
He's shit.
No, he's not shit. Pump your brakes.
Running into someone's feet, he's just shit.
Pump your brakes.
But Jota, all he has to do is not be a fool next week, and then we'll be all right.
He's not available next week.
Sorry, in 3 weeks' time.
Let me land the point I was trying to make.
Sorry. When's international break?
I think
Another one?
2 weeks. Yeah, there is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you serious?
And these guys, man.
No.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, who cares about that?
So the point, obviously, I like Rashford, but I'm not completely with Joey when he says things about Rashford, but we have to question the fact that he's very inconsistent.
Very.
He may have patches where he does well, then he goes off, and then his gameplay is not mature enough, and it's not maturing. And I like Rashford.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when my ex younger brother used to play football, I used to say to him, I know you're fast, I know you're strong, but some games play without those attributes. Because if you don't play with those attributes, you're forced to use your head. So if you now develop an IQ, then you introduce your speed and your strength. It's a game changer. But with Rashford, it's like I'm just running.
It's like he's a bit of a wild card at the moment, isn't he?
It's hard to push back on that at the minute. He's not, to your point, he's not using his brain. Like he's not using an IQ of a footballer that is on 300.
Is he missing Sancho?
Yeah. No, but he's just relying on his
attributes.
Yeah. That's why I said Smashford was apt.
I've been saying this for a while. Like he's immature, and I said personally, I said I think last week I said he plateaued, and he's not kicked on since his debut, bro. When I saw him,
he's kicked on a bit, but then
do you know what? Do you know why I say he hasn't kicked on? Because on his debut, when he played, bro, he was playing with movement, and he wasn't relying on his pace. He was relying on timing of the run. All of these things. Now, when you look at him, bro, you're not seeing those things anymore. You're just seeing, I'm going to run at them and people are going to get out of my way because I'm fast. And I'm going to kick it as hard as possible.
Do you know why that is though as well? Yeah, I feel like for players that have just come into a team as well, like they're so eager to impress. They're more likely to play for the team. At the minute, Rashford is he's the guy.
Yeah.
So this is what I think. I think he gets on the pitch and he thinks, I can do what I want. Regardless, and evidently, it's not
where
working.
did you get that from just 17 goals in one season being your record? That's what I don't get.
But 300k a week, bruv. You are the guy.
Yeah.
But how was your style of play at the week, midweek and weekend? Is it completely different?
No, I'd say it was the same, but we played
different players.
B team.
No, but I saw the only person that didn't play was Eze.
And
Eze came on.
Mainly.
Played racks.
When I watched that game, the passing was a lot better.
Yeah, it was. We were on point.
Yeah. No, sorry.
United midweek.
To me, it looked like there was a bit more direction.
Do you think you played more of as a team?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, we utilised more of the wings as well.
As in what? Because Bruno and Rashford weren't in the team. I mean, it's people are saying it.
Why I say they played more like a team because I think people were celebrating the tackles.
Yeah,
everybody was like jeering each other on. Like even Amrabat was up for it, and like he had his debut. Getting stuck in on the 13-year-old Palace guy.
And he played left back as well, right?
Yeah. But he came into the inverted role.
Yeah, exactly. He did more.
He didn't do that.
Yeah,
this game.
But Palace put it on. Put it on this game. They didn't allow him to do it.
So I think it might have been a bit naive from ETH.
But to be fair, when Eze came on midweek, they kind of changed their shape, and we looked a bit. It looked a bit nuts. That's why I said to my brother, I was like, "Nah, Roy knows what he's doing." Because I said to him, "Why is he doing this?" And he said, no, like Steve Parish has told him, Premier League is our focus. Like these cups, like staying in the Prem is where the money's at. Like the cups for us, it's just like it's a good day out.
It's still 100k if you win the Carling Cup.
Yeah, something mad like that, bro.
Well, you don't think a team like Crystal Palace would care about having a good cup run?
But they'll
prioritise Premier League, especially with the new stadium. They got the new stadium coming, isn't it? Like
when's that coming?
I think they're going to start it at the end of the year. I think my brother was saying.
Where is it?
It's in. I think it's in the same place, but I think they're changing it up.
Yeah, you're right because they sent.
They were doing. Remember that?
Yeah, they make it all glass and fancy and all this stuff. So
it's about time. To be fair, they've been in the Premiership for a while.
But if
value will go up in there.
If you're ETH though, Marley Mo, are you basically putting Rashford back on the bench? Because sometimes.
But what's the options though? That's the thing.
I heard that Maguire played up top there.
Then that's what's pissing me off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I knew that
You
was
made
coming,
out.
bruv.
You made out.
No, I heard it today.
He came on,
Yeah.
And he went up top.
He went up top.
Yeah.
That's that. So that game was particularly frustrating because it's like
J-Man's been talking that into existence.
I know. Still waiting for that
Yeah,
clip.
but you know what? I swear to you, I was going to clip that up for the social medias, but I think it was just outdated. My fault. I think it was
it's
that
fine, man.
episode
It's
Back
31.
now.
yeah, he played up top. And that's nice.
But how long though?
We were losing the game at that point, so he was chasing the game. Maybe in the
that
sense,
doesn't count,
No,
then.
It does count.
No, because
Why?
in back in the days in the FIFA, I think even at Belmont, I used to go up and stay up there.
No,
for
but
a
the
bit.
difference
but you haven't got your coaching badges.
Yes.
Bruv, we're not pros,
but
bro.
then that's a standard professional tactic to
No,
put
but
in.
Sunday League, bruv.
Joey, deep
No,
this.
I'm telling you,
And Bolton.
in Prem, bro.
No, Joey, deep this. You're playing with a striker. What's his Heujler?
He was off. He was off by that point.
No, I'm saying, but he's like a back to goal sort of striker, pull in the air or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
So if it's not working all game, why would you take him off and put a defender and not also a defender to do what you wanted your striker to do?
Okay, I wouldn't do that. What I would do is have the striker up there, and then you're sending extra reinforcements.
Yeah,
so
that
put
makes
the ball
more
in the air
sense.
in the box.
That makes more sense.
But that's what I would have done. And you're talking about professional managers. I'm assuming that's what ETH did. I refuse to believe that he took off
Hold
the
on,
striker.
Sanchez just made a
to
save.
put a centre back on.
That means my bet must be in.
Yeah.
Fam, are you putting or not?
Sorry. Let me focus.
If there was ever somebody to ruin a podcast.
At Strives Bets,
No,
if you want to.
that's something that's been stressing me out for because it's not the first time he's done it, and I'm watching it and I'm sending my messages in my
ETH or Strava?
ETH. Like it's like he gets really
got a
desperate and he
notification.
does this lumping up top shit, and it's like you don't see that from the best managers.
Nah.
Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't see Klopp doing that.
So what
I
we're
wouldn't
saying
see
then?
Pep doing that.
Because obviously, Sam, you've alluded to it. That
Hey.
No, hang on. Let me say. You've alluded to managers coming in and putting their identity on the team first. That's what you said. Obviously, either we are seeing his identity playing because he put Harry Maguire up front. It doesn't get more identifiable than that. Or he's a shit manager.
No, I'm still giving him the grace because we've got so many injuries. Until we get all those players back, and he still looks dead.
Who is it again? Sorry.
So
Martinez now, right?
Martinez is grabbing another
Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Malacia.
Apparently, Maino's training.
Maino's back.
I'm saying first team players.
So what was the main difference between?
First team players is just
Between midweek.
Yeah,
and
midweek
Man
and-
asked that question already, man.
Oh,
That's how you know he's not listening.
Hey,
shit.
bro, this is where I wish I put an eject button into that sofa, bro. I want to eject this guy.
Or
through
just
the fucking
dunk him,
ceiling,
bruv. Throw a baseball at the wall, bruv.
Yeah.
Just
My
dunk
bad,
the
guys.
wall.
But the thing is, I was saying to Marlon Moore before we came on the pod, Hannibal looked all right during the week.
He's your
But
best player, bro.
But I think he gives us, like when we need a bit of energy, bro. And then when you're thinking, Jesus, like Hannibal's giving us the energy.
But
It's
why-
I
crazy.
can't believe that's a solution.
Why do you
Hannibal,
need
man.
No, I'm not saying it's a solution, but bro,
No,
I'm saying
but it is right now. That's the problem. That's the problem. He's not levels, bro. Like, all the respect, like he's got. He's got the enthusiasm on the pitch, and we need that. He's got like that Conor Gallagher like heart, like he's gonna run.
He does do a lot of running.
Yes.
Similar to whatever.
Centre mid.
Yeah, like he's just running around and shit.
So, just quick question. Obviously, Amrabat had I would say he had like a 6.57 on midweek. How do you think he?
Not higher than that midweek.
Midweek he was better.
I'm only bringing it down because he was playing against Palace second team.
Yeah,
if
no,
I'm
but
gonna be honest.
you can't downgrade.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so he got 7.5.
There you go.
Yeah.
I will take that.
All right, so what rating would you give him for this game, and how do you think that impacts him? Do you think, because obviously I had high hopes for him, and I would have liked him at Liverpool.
Yeah.
What would you think about him in that game, and how do you think it's going to affect him?
That game particularly, I don't think it will affect him. I think he probably got a 5.5 or a 6. But I'm hearing like people say he like quite a few Man United fans have said he done well. But
Okay.
He came under quite a bit of criticism outside of United fans, though, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
it's I mean, he's not a left back. Like it's as simple as that. I can't really get at him too much because he's not a left back, and he done as well as possible.
Yeah,
for playing that position.
I know he's
would
not
say.
left back, but as somebody who's defensive minded, I still expect you to like do the basics defensively, not get beaten.
Yeah, and I didn't do terrible.
Yeah, so he did the defensive
Yeah, no,
side.
yeah, he did.
What was the problem then? He just couldn't go forward.
He couldn't go forward. He wasn't getting into midfield as much as
that's
and
fine
I would
then,
imagine
yeah,
that's
that's
what
fine.
is there for, because he can go into midfield. He wasn't able to do that
because the way Palace were playing.
the way Palace were
Okay.
playing. I think he was a bit naive in his distribution. Sometimes he might have been a bit labelled on the ball and got caught. I think that happened twice.
Yeah. I mean, it is only his second game back, so we need to cut the guy a bit. It's like, I think even from the first game, all Man United fans would have been like, "Why are we paying him left back, man?"
What was Mason Mount saying? Was he, because I heard he had a all right showing? Or
he had an all right. His stats seem to be all right. He had an all right game. He played probably better again.
He's had the better season, Mason Mount or Super Killer Kai Havertz?
Neither.
I think Mason Mount.
Well, his name is Super Killer Kai now.
No, I'm just asking. Like, who's had the better season so far?
Obviously, Mount's been injured, man.
Mount has been injured, and he hasn't been given any gifts.
Yeah, I mean, he's been injured.
We
but
got to talk about that.
Isn't that part of his season though? Ain't that part of his season though? He's conditional. You know what I mean? Like if you've been injured in your season, you go, how did your season go? It's been a shit show because I've been injured. So obviously he's got. I mean,
you got to be there to be in it to win it.
Yeah, I hear that. They both had shit seasons.
No, but that's not what I asked you.
Can we sign off for that? Can we agree to that?
No, I just wanted to ask who's had a better season. Just because I've had a pal of mine keeps on arguing me, or not even arguing, keeps asking me like if I'm ready to concede that Kai Havertz has been shitting than Mason Mount, and I just keep asking him because he knows how I feel about He knows how I feel about Kai Havertz, but I just keep asking him like, bro, based on what?
Yeah, I wouldn't present that argument to you. But as you present it to me, I've got an answer for you. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I've noticed you always seem to know the worst of the club fans, bro, who have the craziest takes. I hear crazy takes and you argue.
This is why he wanted to do team of the season after 5 games.
So I'm always like, you've always got the worst of the worst.
I found that on X actually.
Yeah,
that was a Liverpool fan on X. That wasn't even someone I know.
But it's also unbiased.
Yeah,
so he says.
Before I move away from this game, Molly Mar, what does ETH have to do then?
Get his players back, man.
Tell the truth, bro.
Yeah,
get his players back, and then does he need to get the morale back, get Sancho back?
I don't even think the morale is that low, to be honest with you. I just think we're just playing that dead. Like, and I can.
Are you playing that dead, or are you that dead? And that's not me trolling.
No, I think we're playing dead.
They are playing dead. They did play better last season
because you guys were winning your home games, and that's what was getting you through. So you don't want to start developing a habit of losing your home games. That's true.
Now
it's been 2 on a trot now, isn't
it? It's trash. I mean, I'm looking at the team and I'm thinking, right, this is like LVG football. But what I would say,
LVG football was winning though. LVG football was winning,
but it was dry.
But this is dry. You're not even winning. So
yeah, man, I think LVG was alright for you.
Yeah, I think it's better. Sorry, you said what should ETH do next? Is that question open to everyone?
You can open it to everyone. I was just mainly starting with Molly Mar.
I got one word: Indeed. Indeed.com. Look for a new job, bro.
Wow.
Jeez, already.
Look for a new job,
after
bro.
getting Manchester United into the top 3, not top 4, top 3, and winning
Champions
them.
League.
Some people
winning them that
some people walk so that others can run.
All right, let me ask a question. What's the difference between our run of bad form now and Klopp's run of bad form when he had all them injuries, and similar to Arteta when it was Arteta out? What's the difference? Why would they give him time, and why should
he said what should be his next move? I'm saying for him, he needs to protect his energy and his peace of mind because we're all about mental health nowadays. I think that's the best thing to do. But he's got credit. He's got credit.
I was going to say the difference is I'm not Erik ten Hag out. I actually think that's way too early to be hearing such shouts whatsoever. But in answer to your question, when Arteta was going through the dip in form, we were dealing with COVID as well.
All right.
Hold on.
That's factual.
Yeah, let's move on. We're moving on to the next game now.
Am I lying?
I want you to land because that wasn't the landing, bro. Stick the landing, bro.
You're looking at time right now, bro.
Go on. Playing through COVID, having bare players out saying that they had COVID or claiming they had COVID, and then playing behind closed doors, it didn't help. Soon as that period went away, we've been good. That's literally what's happened.
I don't think that season when Arsenal were almost like relegated or close to relegation was the COVID season.
It kind of was, bro.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because I was in a group with Jonathan and Kofi.
So what season was it? Because it weren't when we were good.
It was before COVID. Because he had the first season. It was his second season.
So remember, his
second season, his first full season.
Yeah, I was going to say
how many seasons has he had? 4 or 5 now?
That first season, I know we.
No, what
was it? What was his standings again?
COVID was the second half, I think.
No. He came in, won the FA Cup, so that was when, and Arsenal finished 8th.
That was a half.
Was it 8th again?
Yeah, half a season.
Yeah.
Then his first full season, he finished 8th.
8th, yeah.
Then the COVID season,
Was it fifth?
No,
Was it
his
fifth?
first,
I think it was
his
fifth.
first season was
season, the
January
eighth.
19 was when he came in. January
Yeah,
2019.
that was half season.
Oh, the FA Cup.
January 2019.
Yeah,
December.
yeah.
It was December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously September 19, 20. 20's half was the COVID.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
It was the 8th, man.
But the thing, obviously, that's an injury thing, innit? And Liverpool had missed all their players. You can't. Everyone had COVID, bro.
Brother.
Yeah, no, but I'm just, but he's asking what's the main difference.
say-
for having,
can I
I'm
say why
I'm
it-
saying
go on,
the only
go on.
difference I can think of was the COVID and
okay,
playing
no,
behind
No,
the
for me,
closed
the main
doors
difference is
You can't say you saw the style of play then.
no.
Okay.
Can I at least
Sorry,
say something?
sorry.
No, the difference is for me is that this is
Well, with
Arteta's
us,
first job.
You did see the style of play.
Yeah, so I got it here.
Not what we're saying now.
Hold on, I got
Don't
Arteta's
do
thing
that.
here. So it was
Nah,
eight.
knock it
Come
off,
on,
bruv.
come
Knock
on,
it off.
Jeezy.
When we
Yeah.
were doing Arteta route, we see the style of play.
no,
We need to stop
hang
this.
on.
Because when I was doing Arteta out, that was what was hitting me.
so
Like, look at the style of play.
so
Look
this
at how
is-
he's
these ways-
Even Mourinho came out and was saying, even though I think he was managing, I don't know if he was managing United or Tottenham at the time,
Spurs.
but even though we're top of the table and Arsenal's at 14th, I can see that this guy's going to make Arsenal again.
So
Because of
but hold
the
on.
way he's
What
playing.
season was
when
that? That was his
when we were
third.
shit.
2020.
So hold on. He got in. He was eighth, fifth, second, then third.
Yeah. So
Third.
Sorry, go on.
Third.
No, we're third at
Second.
the moment.
So what I'm saying, the reason why it's different because for me that was his first job, and that was technically he was still midway through his first full season. So give him time to understand what he's trying to do and put his philosophy into the team.
Yeah.
First
This is
job ever, by
Ten
the way.
Hag is meant to be seasoned.
Nah, I mean, it's
Nah, but it's
same
his
to- same
second
to the- same to
season
the
then,
Piper,
man.
isn't it?
No.
but
He's
it's
got-
his
bruv,
first job
no,
ever.
bro.
That was
Deep
Arteta's
this.
first job
If
ever.
you're a project manager,
Yeah.
your expectation is very different to mine. If I'm just literally disqualified to start doing the job, so
but
you're going to
if-
give me more time.
Okay.
If you move from oil and
That's
gas
fair.
to nuclear, there's a transition.
Yeah, but there's you expect.
But it was the same. It was the same with Klopp. Though. Klopp was seasoned though, right?
No, but the difference is Klopp is that he'd won everything before he had a howler.
Yeah.
That's true.
The moral of the story is
Let's
10 needs to be given time.
Let's
He
see
needs
how
to
we
do
go
more
till
to get
Jan.
there.
He'll get it right.
But what I will say is that I do need to see something.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like you said about De Zerbi and you said
Yeah,
about all
it's
these
true.
guys, I'm not seeing anything from your
Okay.
guys, even if you haven't got your full team.
Yeah. So United have Galatasaray next at home. Then
Wilfried Zaha.
yeah,
Who's at home?
exactly.
We're at home.
Yeah, United at home.
That doesn't really mean anything these days, does it?
But how's your confidence though? Because I think if you go down, that's when
Yeah, we kind of lose it. But
Yeah.
I think that's to do with our defense in terms of squad depth is so bad. Like Lindelof's, I don't know.
I'll be honest. Lindelof is looking real shaky. Right
Yeah,
now. Like,
proper.
someone banging up on the corner flag. It was a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
yeah, Mateta.
And then after Galatasaray is Brentford. So yeah, yeah.
Brentford ain't looking like Brentford nowadays.
Yeah,
They're not, but against United they'll do something.
Yeah. Okay, let's move away from United anyway. Let's go.
United become that team.
No, Thomas Frank don't respect us, bro, at all.
Yeah.
Always
No.
messing us, bro. I don't know.
Brentford seems to be
To be
one of
fair,
our
Thomas
bogey
Frank
teams.
you don't respect none of the big teams.
Yeah, I think
He
he
shouldn't.
respect. I think he respects
Yeah,
Arsenal.
why should he respect Arsenal then?
No, I'm just saying. I think he does respect.
Does he
Arsenal.
respect, does he respect City?
Probably.
No, you don't respect City, bro.
I think
But we'll move from United. We'll move to the other side of Manchester, which was Man City, who were away to Wolves. They lost 2-1. Their perfect start to the Premier League comes to an end after surprise defeat to Wolves at the Molineux. If I just throw it out to the group, is it evident now that Rodri he's that main guy for them, or is it just a blip?
It's a blip. Man. But they scored a fortunate. Wolves' goal was a fortunate deflection. So.
Yeah, it was. But Neto seems to be their main guy
Yeah,
anyway.
Neto's cooking.
What
Yeah.
I will say, Wolves were good in that game. Defensively, they're on point.
Wolves have shown that they've got a bit about
capable.
them
Exactly,
this
bro.
season.
Well, Gary O'Neill's
Gary
showing
O'Neill.
he's got something about him.
Every team he's been at, which is the two teams, I don't know what I said. But yeah, he's shown that he can get a tune out of the players that aren't necessarily his players. So yeah, man, and Wolves were good defensively. They were good, man, and I think it was more like showing Matthias Nunes, you left us, bro, but you should probably still be here because you're not that good.
Didn't
give
Pep
him
retract
time.
his statement?
I'm just saying,
because when
innit?
Pep was saying that he was one of the best players ever.
He
said what?
circled back on that.
Yeah, he circled back on that.
Who, Pep?
Yeah.
What did he say? He said, scratch that.
Yeah. I don't know what he said verbatim, but I just know that he basically said, yeah, man, if we can take that off the record, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Hang on, did he
I
say that?
respect that.
Yeah, no, he basically said no. He's not the best player in the world. He's not one of the best players.
But did he say he was in the best
yeah,
in the world?
he said that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
But why do you think he's struggling there? Because
But it's Pep, man. You need to
Is it the
adapt to your
pressure?
system.
Is it the pressure?
It's just the system. Bruv, you've gone from Wolves, the same way with Jack Grealish. You go from Villa being the main man to Man City, where you need to play it in a certain way. It takes time.
No, but I think Man City is more suited to Matthias Nunes.
Whether it's suited or not, it still needs to take time.
But it's, you know what it is? It's like the little things, like the touches that where he has like a little odd mistouch. He wasn't having that thing, so I think it's like a pressure thing, kind of.
It might be. It might be.
What is it? What do you lot think he's having a?
I don't think he's having a
No,
mare.
he's not having a mare, but he just doesn't look as seasoned as he did at Wolves.
Oh, okay,
That makes sense.
Yeah, but he was a good player playing in a
Big fish, small pond.
yeah. So now he needs to up the levels.
Yeah. But Wolves were good. Kovacic was drowning in 6, man. His pass completion was terrible, man. Just losing the ball. It kind of reminded me of when McAllister had to start playing 6.
Yeah.
And it wasn't great, man. So Wolves took full advantage of that. But it's crazy that he started Kovacic in number 6 and then brought on Calvin Phillips.
But I heard that before Phillips came on, he brought on
Oscar Bob.
Yeah.
To
play midfield.
He played in midfield, I don't know if he put him in the 6, but he definitely brought on Oscar Bob first.
Does he just not like him?
Don't you not find that name funny?
Oscar Bob.
Hilarious, bro.
Bro,
That's
that
fucking weird, bro.
Oscar Bob.
Oscar Bob is hilarious, bro. Last name Bob, yeah, right.
Nah,
Crazy. But Alvarez scored a decent free kick,
that
man.
was a banger.
Yeah.
What are you saying there, Estrada? Alvarez or Gabby Jesus?
Bro, stop talking. You're the one that said Jesus is better, bro. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
We've got it on air, man.
There's no comparison.
What?
I can't remember who said it, so
I
I'm going
lied?
to need to see it, bro.
Where's your proof, bro?
It's even been cooked up on social media, bro.
You know what? Innocent until proven guilty.
Nah, man.
There we
Then
go.
Estrada's a fraud, bro.
So what do we think Man City will get back to winning ways?
Who they got next?
They've got
Arsenal.
Arsenal, and then obviously before that they're going to Germany
Emirates
for
as well.
Leipzig.
Not that it means
They'll
much.
beat Leipzig, no problem.
Boy, that Arsenal game is the game to turn it around, boy. It's perfect.
Well, they've got a great record against Arsenal, but I can't see it happening personally.
Records are hit to
Why-
be broken.
You know
Why-
you say
why
that
not,
every
though?
single game, every
Yeah.
single time.
Yeah.
Arsenal play Man City
I don't think
What's up with that, bro?
I don't think so, bro. I think
every single
Come on,
time,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Every like to the point where I thought, like every single time, like is this guy crazy?
No, bro. I swear, last season I was pretty.
Nah, bruv.
You know what? I've told you when I told you when I was
I know
optimistic.
exactly what you're going to say.
The FA Cup.
Yeah.
That's when I was like,
Okay.
we're gonna get them. And then Arteta fucked me over, bro. And then remember, I went on I was livid.
Warpath.
I was cussing anybody that was. Then Estrada kept on bringing it back, and then we went on that 3-game winless run. And I remember just thinking, Arteta, you've done this. And then after that, when we was gonna play them again, I was hopeful when we played them at the Emirates.
And where are you now? You hopeful or are you confident?
Without
now,
Rodri though, you could have a good chance, man. I think you're gonna do all right.
You got to tell. Your tell is you scratch your ears.
Don't play poker, bro.
Like, he just made that up. Now he's got me thinking. I went, shit, do I do that?
You do that,
And then all I'm saying is I don't think Manchester City is going to get back to winning ways in the Premier League anyway. Maybe in the Champions League.
Okay, then I think that's a good segue to move on to the Gunners. It was what can I say, man? It was an unbelievable victory against Bournemouth.
No, it's believable, man.
Yeah, 4-0 though, man. 4-0.
Can you let the host?
Exactly.
That's our host, man. Yeah.
My fault.
Carry
Go
on,
say
bro.
it.
Nah, you guys did
Say it
well.
again.
I think we got to give special mention to Kai Havertz, who scored his first
Killer.
goal.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't lie. We spoke about it before we started the podcast. I was like, this is a good gesture. But now the way he said it makes me sound disgusting.
Yeah,
I'm
yuck,
disgusted.
bro.
Bro.
Yeah,
All
but
I'm gonna say is,
Yeah.
Wacko, hey, 60 million, Jay. Kai Havertz scores again.
Again, is that how it goes?
again, I like that, bro.
He probably started in pre-season.
I think he's scored in pre-season.
Yeah,
I think he's
yeah.
scored in pre-season.
Nah, that doesn't
this
count,
is like
bro.
going to a prostitute to lose your virginity.
Yeah, definitely.
Have some respect, bro.
I don't have any.
Have
at all,
some
bro.
respect because Kai
Charity, bro.
Havertz, he actually scored in pre-season. He's had, yeah.
Stop.
But you know,
That's
you
disgusting.
no,
you
but
are
you know
clutching,
how I
bro.
feel about
Bro,
pre-season.
come on, bro,
So you
come
can't use other people's measure of pre-season against me because I look to pre-season to show me what the teams are going to be saying. So
The goals don't mean anything, bro.
bro,
But it does, it
Because
does.
He's banged one charity goal since.
Wow, what do you mean he's banged one charity goal? He scored a Premier League goal. His first
He's
club
banged
goal.
one charity goal since, bro.
Bro, he
But
scored
call it
his
what you
first
want,
goal in
but
20
after that-
I'm calling the truth.
Yeah, after that goal,
What's it a charity?
there was a
Why is it
difference in his
Why is it a
performance.
charity goal?
Because he's not a listed penalty taker.
So
and
neither-
everybody came together, they put their arms around each other,
neither's
and
Martin
they said we
Odegaard.
have to give it to him.
Neither's Martin Odegaard.
Delestrada said that Martin Odegaard and Saka are rotating.
No, I said it's. I don't know what's been agreed. I said that's what's been
So he
happening.
was like,
No. It's been happening. I don't know if because when it first happened, Arteta said no. Saka's a penalty taker.
Yeah.
But now I don't know.
When Havertz scored that, they were all slapping his head. So I did enjoy it, bro. I did enjoy it. I can't lie.
Zinchenko, when Man City came around and piped you lot up, bro. So you know that slapping the head. That means they don't rate you. When people slap their
I'm sure all 11, bro. I'm sure all 11 players came and ran over to him.
Fuck this guy, bro.
After Man City piped you up, they slapped his head up, bro.
No, there weren't no synergy.
They smooth him, bro.
No, man, get this guy out, man. Jack's him out of his own studio, bro.
Fuck, let me walk out of here, bro. It's hot in here, anyway, bro.
No, man, I like the freaking effort and the passion you put into that, man, but I didn't hit.
But I mean, I think I've said it before so many times, but I'm getting tired of saying it. I'm getting a bit pissed off. But Odegaard is just fucking unplayable, man.
But you reckon? There's one guy.
He does well, man. I got to give it
No,
to him.
he's
man.
cold. He's cold. Don't get me. But
He
I
is,
think,
bro.
I think you can obviously put a stop to him.
How do you do that? He just said unplayable. So how do you do that?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with unplayable. He's a good player, though.
You think he's better than Szoboszlai?
Let's not do that.
Here we go.
No, I'm just asking.
I knew it was coming out. I think it's too early to tell.
I would
take over Odegaard over Szoboszlai.
But it depends what you want.
So would you take him?
Depends what I want him to do. If I want to,
If you've given me two options, take Szoboszlai or Odegaard in your team.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Odegaard.
but say if you don't need, exactly. Depends what you
J-Man, who
want.
you taking?
That's what I don't understand.
I take Odegaard, man. How can I say it's unplayable?
For what?
No, for me,
Your team is blank. You haven't got any players.
if I got a blank team, I'm taking Odegaard and I'll build around him. But if it's for certain particular,
Wait, no. If that's the situation, no, I'm definitely taking Szoboszlai because
Here we go.
Can I say why? Because I know that Szoboszlai can play 6 and 8. Odegaard can only play 10.
But it does it bloody well.
Yeah, exactly. It does it.
But
That's a very good.
That question's like asking.
I think Odegaard can do 8.
Virgil van Dijk or am I taking Odegaard?
Odegaard can do 8.
No.
But why is it
now.
a different question? They're two
What,
different
you don't think
players.
Odegaard can do 8? You don't think he can?
I don't
He
think
can,
I don't think he
but
can
not
do
as-
it better than Szoboszlai, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. He's good in
bullied
attempt.
a little bit more. But if I've got a blank slate and someone said you've got two options, take Odegaard or Szoboszlai to start your team, I'm taking Odegaard.
I think
I
everyone
don't
is.
understand that question though, because it's like
Because you're building a team.
Yeah.
Would you rather build a team around Szoboszlai or would you rather build a team around Odegaard?
Okay.
Yeah, who do you
Say
want?
they're injured.
Okay.
You still choosing-
personally because
You're still choosing Dominic?
yeah, because I think no, because I think the guy, like I'm saying, like I think the guy is. I think he's the one that.
Bear in mind, the question is you're building a team, so you're starting with one person, and you can buy someone else to supplement that one person.
Yeah, but you can.
So you will get Szoboszlai then supplementing with who? A good number 10.
So I will get somebody who can play two positions to a very, very high quality. Then I will get like one player. Why would I limit myself to one player? Like he's top, but I don't think Odegaard is a better 10 than Szoboszlai is an 8 or a 6.
Yeah, no, I hear that. It's
Do you
like
know what I mean?
against Leicester, innit? He done it for you, Szoboszlai.
Not really, bro. It's just that he's been the best player on the pitch every single game.
This is what you've done. You should be talking about Arsenal, but now you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I was going to go back to
It's because you was on your phone watching your bets, bro.
No, I won't. Both don't do slander because we haven't got the cameras rolling.
Jerry derailer. Yeah, derailer, bro. You're a derailer.
Let's go back to the game strives.
But yeah, thank you. So obviously, Killer Kai's got his goal, but even before that,
Trump.
Against Bournemouth away, I was quite confident that Arsenal will get a result. Funny enough, it's at home where I probably would have been a little bit more nervous. Not because we're garbage at home, but for some reason I don't know, like the high octane football that we play sometimes leaves us a little bit vulnerable in terms of getting hit on the counter at times. And I remember when Bournemouth kind of took us to the sword a little bit at home last season. So I think just those memories in my mind, I just thought away against Bournemouth last season, we took care of them. And I thought away this season, I actually felt even with our Carabao Cup team, I thought we would do a job on them because if you remember, we beat Brentford earlier on a couple of days before, and the team that we rotated, I think they did well. Like we was playing some scintillating football. I feel like the way we was like pressing and like we were so intense. I was like, wow, like, I actually haven't seen us play like this all season, dare I say. And that was with our quote unquote B or C team. So I thought they would have had enough for Bournemouth. But to see Arteta kind of playing possum with the press, and Declan was available, Saliba was available, Saka, like basically a very strong team was available. I was very confident that we would see out that fixture in emphatic fashion, and that we did, man. Saka, very reliable player.
I think even he was surprised to score it with his head.
Yeah,
he can go like that with his head.
I think he was just letting you know that I can do it all. Like,
nah, bro. You can't be tapping your head, bro, with near the goal, bro. Bro, come on, man. That was a tapping, bro.
Well, to be fair, it was actually it's probably it was harder than it looks, because the ball has come off the post.
There was a player in front of him as well.
Yeah,
right,
like you could be stuck in two minds, like at that height.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You know what I mean? So, and I feel like him heading the ball down with enough force for it to, you know what?
We give him that.
I don't want to force it, but I don't want to minimize that goal, and especially after his contributions in the games before as well, like his goals and assists. He's on 5 Premier League goals already, is it?
Yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah, man, he's on fire, man. He's our star boy. You guys know how I feel about him. And then the penalties
should be on 6.
To be honest, I think he should be, especially even for FPL's sake, should be on a hat trick, bro. We got 3 penalties. But I think Odegaard is transforming a little bit this season. I think what we're finding with Odegaard is not that he doesn't want to make and build play and orchestrate play like we know him to, but I feel like he really wants to. I don't know if he's got a bet on with somebody. You know what? Let me not get my man in trouble. Yeah, but I don't know if he's got a personal target, should I say? Yeah, where he wants to add goals to his game, because I don't know why. That's 2 penalties now that Saka's given him. Yeah, it bodes well for me, because I've made a bet Bruno versus Odegaard goals and assists. So I was happy to see him, get it. But I don't know why Saka keeps giving him.
Is he trying to give it to him until he misses? Maybe. I don't know.
He wouldn't want to set him up to fail. But
but I'm saying, like, bro, you're scoring, so go for it. I don't know.
Because Saka scored a penalty, like this penalty before that Saka took and scored.
Fair.
You know what I mean? So I don't know why he.
What was that at Nottingham Forest?
Yes. No, it wasn't. I don't think. I can't remember. But I remember we had a penalty after the Crystal Palace game. We did get another penalty, and I know Saka took it. And he put it away, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll double check that. But
so do you think maybe there is credence to them potentially rotating? I don't know why.
No, because Arteta's come out and said that my penalty taker is Saka. So if Saka is happy to give it, like, I think there's only a problem when it becomes a problem. If Saka's giving these penalties away and we're missing them, then Arteta comes down to you. I suppose that's probably where he's different to Pep, because I think Pep Guardiola, irrespective of whether you score them or whatnot, I think he's got a real strict discipline. Like, if you're my taker, you're going to take the penalties, because if something goes wrong, I can't now.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, exactly. You're taking the responsibility away from me because you've done something away from my plan. Whereas I think Arteta's more on this family vibe to some extent.
Yeah. My boy was saying that's a sign of your club's immaturity.
What's his argument for that?
Because again, when we were watching Match of the Day, Gary Lineker asked Alan Shearer, "Are you giving up that penalty?" And he's saying like, no chance we're giving up that penalty. And that's the kind of, you look at Pep, how pissed off he is when the other guys pass around penalties.
Yeah, I remember when Haaland passed around that penalty. But then I think,
but you just want all your ducks to be in a row as a manager, so you can say, like you said, the responsibilities with this guy on the penalties, and this is with my plan.
Yeah.
And when you're kind of trying to promote family vibes and charity and all that stuff over the distinct goal of getting the shit over the line.
Arteta was happy though.
But let's look at this.
Like I said, sorry, when Strives came as well, I was saying there's upside to it because you do the family vibe and Havertz is happy, but the downside was bigger because if Kai Havertz misses that penalty or Odegaard misses that penalty.
Yeah, but you're a gambler, man. You said, it's your high risk, high returns, whatever. But if you look at it like this, Arsenal were winning 2-0. Bournemouth haven't won a game at all season, and I think at home they've been terrible. Arsenal were very comfortable in that game. So you're winning 2-0, you got a penalty. even if Kai misses it, yes, I think that would be damaging on his confidence. But if he missed it, I don't think that would have did it. That would have
his career, man.
I don't think it would have damaged anything. It wouldn't have damaged Arsenal. But what it's potentially done for Kai Havertz now is probably giving him the confidence to hopefully build on it. And
the other players as well. Like there's a sense of unity now. Now they could be in on goal.
No,
they could be
Arsenal's always had unity, though, man. Like let's have it. Like there's been unity since Man City beat them and everyone was slapping Zinchenko's head.
Why do you keep on? It the first time. It ain't gonna land, man. I'm saving for next week.
No, but seriously.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good, man.
Decent unity. Liverpool has decent unity. I'm not too sure about Man City, but I think those two clubs.
Man City just won the treble. Of course it did.
No, but I don't know what the vibe is like. I don't really see that on the pitch, but on Arsenal, I see that they love each other, and I kind of
see the way they welcome Thomas Partey back into training.
Exactly, bro, and you see all of these things. But at Liverpool, I see the training videos, and I see how much these guys all like being around each other as well. So
City is another gas unit still. It's
okay.
It's only Man United.
So
to be fair, Man United look good on the training pitch, man.
So yeah, but my point is,
I think I stopped watching, bro.
My point is, I don't think Arsenal necessarily need to galvanise the vibes anymore. And
for a player,
but I think they do need to for Havertz though.
You can never have too many positive vibes.
I think that's a bit nuts though, bro. It's like why is everybody carrying this guy?
No, you know what?
I think it's just for the players, the mental health.
They recognise the value he'll bring to the team.
No, I don't think it's that.
No, you recognise.
So what are you saying? If I'm down, you're not going to help me up? No, you're gonna.
No, I don't know. No, I'm not saying that he doesn't bring value to the team.
Just that you're valuable for me to even want to help you out because you have to come and prove
you see
yourself.
what I do on the pitch, B.
Exactly, but
And maybe they see, but exactly, but maybe they see it on the training ground, and maybe they see it on the pitch because Declan Rice came out in the interview and said, you know what, Havertz has been doing this, so it was amazing for him to get it.
Yeah,
maybe.
So,
I'm
not saying that he doesn't bring value to the club when I say I don't think it's that. I just think I think moreover than that is they've seen the noise surrounding Kai Havertz.
Exactly.
Let's give the guy a bit.
And that's a killer.
They really know the value that he brings to the club.
Yeah, but
I think he knows that his players and his manager has the faith in him, but I don't know if he had the faith in him. And also we all know that the fans didn't have the faith. Well, the fans are split. You've got like a Havertz hive, but then you've got the majority of the fan base that aren't sure about this Havertz signing. So the players, I feel like the players did this more so to just say, look, like
we're with you.
Yeah, we're with you, and show the fans, show them why we're with you. Yeah. Because that, I can't lie.
I'm telling you, bro, it's banging a person as a virgin, bro.
But guess what? If I have fake confidence, I'm still good.
Yeah, I'm happy if I'm playing.
But how many girls I got when I was younger? I wasn't the best looking.
No, but I'm not talking about that. Though.
Hey, your confidence is anything, whether it's fake or real.
You didn't bang a prosy, bro.
I'm saying, hey,
where are we going?
Let me clarify. Let me speak, please. No. Okay, no.
I don't know what's this guy talking about. Because this guy is getting louder whilst he's talking garbage.
Yeah, let's get this straight. Dennis Strada did not lose his virginity to a virgin because that's how it sounded. Not at all.
Yeah.
To a virgin or to a prosy?
To a pro, you mean?
Oh, to a prosy.
No, but basically, what damn, this guy's lost. What I was gonna say is, bro, like in terms of the confidence builder thing, that is actually a thing. But and I think that the pressure that comes with it is also a thing.
Yeah.
And I relate to it on a personal level because I remember there was.
Here we go.
I know why you're laughing. You're laughing at the Belmont first season.
I don't know.
But after that, I became Belmont's top scorer in the second season, by the way. But anyway, we move on. But in more recent years, actually one of the more recent seasons, I was like doing utility role,
yeah. Right back, left back. We got
And I was always like getting into like me and Oates will always be going back and forth, whatnot. And then I remember we got a penalty and Oates like, nah, man, you take it. I said, nah, bro, I don't even want it,
Yeah.
Because I can't I weren't sure. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't. So I'm thinking like. Damn, like, he forced me. He's like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? We're winning like 4-0, bro. Take the penalty. I was like, fam, my God, I don't need that, Because even though we're winning, but I missed that penalty. I'm getting caught. I was like, don't worry about it.
So you didn't take it?
I took it. I had to because I knew it was bullying because I knew if I continue saying no and I didn't take the penalty, I had to think
you probably said it with a straight face and you look him in the eye and say no.
What Della and the listeners want to know is, did you score?
Yeah, I did score.
Oh, there you go.
How did you feel afterwards?
Bruv, like, I swear to you, I felt
on top of the world.
So light. I'm like, yeah, man. Hey, gaffer. Hey, next week, hey, put me on penalties. I was ready, bro. So I feel like it does something for you, and I feel like you can't take away the pressure that you're under when you're stepping up like that. And for him to dispatch it the way he dispatched it, it does give the fans something like, okay, you know what, Havertz, you got a little something about you there. Kick on for us, please, because we want you to kick on, and maybe you're showing us that you can. So I think there is something, but you call it charity. I wouldn't quite go that far. But
Maybe
I think
it might not be charity, but my question is, what does he now do differently? Does it mean that when he'll have more composure in front of goal, or he'll get into better positions?
You would like to think he's going into
yeah, you'd think he'd push on from it, push on.
Yeah, and just because, bro, like the guy is in. I've heard, like, imagine, I don't know this, but I've read that he's probably our fastest player in our team.
Wow,
He does move.
He moves, isn't it?
He's
quick.
Yeah.
See, you don't know that neither. Do you know how many times he's had to go like when he's like played false nine for us, like when he's moved up top, when the ball will get served to him, and he could just literally, he's got the
acceleration.
Not just the acceleration. I mean, he's got the green in front of him where he can just literally go.
He eats up the ground.
Yeah, but instead he looks for a sideway pass instead. And I'm always wondering, bro, you've got the pace. Why don't you just drive into the box, commit the player to either make a challenge, or
it's just maybe it's not his style.
Maybe that's not his style, but I just think like with a little bit more confidence, we might see him do a bit more of that. Yeah. I think in front of goal, like maybe instead of snatching at it, he might take that extra split second.
Do you know what I think it is? It's probably a coach when he was younger said, yeah, you got the pace and everything, but you need to like play without the pace and the strength.
Nah, he's taking a nick now.
Hold that, Della Strada. Yeah.
I hope you don't understand what I'm trying to say.
When Della Strada said that, I was thinking, nah, man.
It's true though.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay.
But if you put the two Rashford, anyway.
The only thing I would say, Strav, from this game is that I was listening to the radio, and I think after your third goal went in, I think a lot of them were saying, because obviously there was supposed to be a lot of injuries in that game, but you had a lot of players back.
Yeah.
Why Arteta wasn't actually taking some of those players off?
Saka.
Especially Saka when you're 3-0 up.
So who did he take off? He took off.
I think he took him off eventually.
His first sub was Eddie Nketiah off for Reece Nelson.
Yeah, and then he took.
I think was it 70 odd minutes?
Yeah, and
Saka?
basically Saka limped off.
Yeah, so it was after, because I think the goal went in the 53rd minute.
I think
he's been negligent. That's what he is, Jim.
You know what? I hear all of this, yeah, but I think also something has to be said about the player's desire to play.
But manage him.
Yeah, exactly. If he's injured, especially if he's playing with an injury.
I remember like I was because I've been dealing with like a house move this weekend, so the football has been real staggered. So I was actually out of the house when that happened. Yeah, and I got like a message on my phone from an Arsenal fan, B man. He's one of our listeners. I can shout him out. He's like, "Oh my god, man! Oh my god, he's done! He's done!" I'm like, "Who's done?" I was like, "Bro, like you're scaring me, bro. Who are you talking about?" But Saka, man, he's finished. I said, bro. I said, what do you mean?
You couldn't see the game?
Yeah, you can't see the game, so imagine I'm bounced. I'm stressed. And you know how I feel about Bukayo Saka. So I'm like, bro, what? Is he stretched off? He goes, nah, man. I said, fam, what the hell? I just stopped him. What the hell? Bro, you're giving me high blood pressure for what? How many times have we seen Saka limp off the pitch? Bro, he'll be training the next day. Bro.
But how long do you want to be playing with that for? One day he may not. God forbid.
Yeah, exactly.
He
should have been taken off earlier, man. He should have.
Honestly, even we saw him training today. You understand? Like, so even though he limped off,
but that's what Martinez did, bruv. And look at him; he's going for a second up.
Bro, we've been seeing. Like, the point I'm trying to make is, you see with Saka, I'm not worried unless he's stretching off the pitch. And when you guys are talking about injury, the guy doesn't get injured. I don't know what he's doing.
He's durable, but at the same time,
protect him.
Yeah, you've got 3 games, very important.
And you're 3-0 up.
Oh, you're 3-0. Take him off.
Yeah. Rest him up.
But if he doesn't want to come off, then what do you do?
Are you the manager?
Yeah, exactly.
But what do you mean? If he doesn't want to come off and he brings mad value,
but you're winning 3-0, I need. But guess what? I need you for the rest of the season. So we're winning 3-0. You can come
It goes back to your point, Della, when last year you say he burns out.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen
He doesn't
again.
burn out, though. He just starts playing shit. I just don't give him that excuse that he burns out.
Yeah.
I just think, like, bro, you're just playing shit. And I think he says that to himself as well. Like, actually, I need to be doing better. Whereas I think that because we love him so much, we give him this crutch. He burns out. Then, sorry,
But
but
it's not. I don't think it's a clutch. I think he plays 86 games in a row he's played, and near enough, all of them have been 90 minutes. He doesn't need to be playing 90 minutes for 86 games in a row. That's what I'm saying. You can play every single game, but when you win him, take him off.
I think the same thing happened with Salah where he played in Europa League. We didn't really need to, bro. But I think these guys, I want to play. I want to get goals. I want to do all of these things. I want to assist. And I think Saka's the same thing.
I'm not disputing. I'm just trying to say
them guys have got like that balance and
The
that
thing,
body
the thing is, I don't mind them doing that. But from when they're already being touted as injured, okay, they came on,
That's
they
it.
played.
Last
There's
minute.
a little niggles in them.
Was he injured though?
Yeah.
Or sometimes
No,
like,
he was injured.
some
He
people-
didn't play for he wasn't on the bench for the Carling Cup.
Okay.
And he didn't train up until I think Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
That's when he played. So if he's just
You got to wrap
fit,
him. I think wrap him up at the right times. That's what I was trying to.
then
say,
he's going to go
basically.
and play for England and play 90 minutes, and someone's going to be complaining.
Yeah, defo.
Yeah. I wonder if that's a decision that he has a say in as well.
Yeah,
Whatnot.
Fair.
But yeah, no, to be honest.
that was business as usual, really,
Yeah,
for the Gunners.
yeah, business as usual, I would say. We're the only team now that's unbeaten in all competitions.
Spurs.
And I think that's
No,
your
Spurs is
part of
unbeaten
and
in the
you've
Prem.
won your is it the first 3 away ones, and you've not conceded as well, which is a big thing.
Yeah, that's really good. That's
Yeah.
really good. Ramsdale has also contributed to one of the recent clean sheets. So I know, like,
true.
obviously we're attributing all of that to David Raya, but yeah, I think there's something to be said in the fact that when Ramsdale's coming into the team, the clean sheets has picked up. I don't think that is a coincidence. I think as much as he didn't have his greatest game against Spurs, I feel that he has brought some sort of calmness to our overall defence.
Raya or Ramsdale?
Raya, I'm talking about. So I don't think it's a coincidence that we've had those clean sheets with him in the team. But I'm also not discounting the fact that we also got a clean sheet with Ramsdale in the squad as well. I mean, it's just looking up, man. Hopefully, bit by bit, just building some confidence. When I say confidence, I mean just defensive confidence, because I feel like we have been quite defensively solid, in my opinion. But when you're always like giving up the clean sheets, I feel like that goes some way to negate that statement. But I feel like,
clean sheets away from home is mad important.
So and then obviously now we got
You got
RC
Lens as well.
Yeah,
next.
you guys did a job on them at pre-season. I don't know, Joey's gonna say it's just pre-season, whatnot, but I haven't watched that game. I think our Carabao Cup team could give them a good run. So, but I'm not saying play our Carabao Cup team. I say get the points.
But I think that's a game again. If you're like 3-0 up,
Yes.
you need to
So
be
I'm hoping-
subbing them for City.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can obviously put them to the sword early and then give some of our players a rest.
What was the result in the Champions League?
When we beat PSV?
Yeah,
I think it was
Lens. So yeah, Lens. Who did they play?
You know what? That's a
Who
good
else was in the
question,
group?
but I don't know. Shall I quickly?
I think it was 1-1.
Yes, Sevilla 1-1 the dream.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, a win there hold us in good stead because we don't want to be coming second in that
Because
group.
you're away for that game. I think.
Yeah, we're
But also, I think Lens are like they're doing bad in the league.
Are they?
Yeah, they're struggling in the league as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they might be experiencing that Europe
easy
burnout,
pickings.
considering they're new to Europe.
They're 15th.
They're 15th.
Yeah, one.
Well, sometimes you can have a poor run in the league, but then
Sevilla.
have good cup fun. Yeah,
Sevilla.
good cup runs.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, hoping we do good there, and then obviously then we got the big game City, and I actually think that if we can't beat them now, when are we going to beat them?
Yeah, exactly. You got
they
to.
got Rodri. Whatnot. Obviously, City they've been dog walking us in the Prem fixtures home and away for the last however many years, but contrary to
I think it's going to mean a lot more as well because they lost their last one, obviously. So
No, it's just if we beat them, irrespective of whether they lost or won, it would always mean a lot to us. We have, in my opinion, how we win the league this year is we get a better head-to-head against the teams that were able to take points of us. We're a bit behind that in the fact that we've dropped points to Fulham and Spurs. So now we got to get them back against your Cities, against your Liverpools at Anfield and United at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Those games.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think we'll be looking at this game and thinking we want to get all 3 points. A draw is some
not the
sort
end
of
of the world.
progression, but we want all 3 points because
Yeah.
we want to win the title this year.
cool. The other 2 games, just to touch on, just because they were, especially one of them was a mad scoreline. Aston Villa 6, Brighton 1, and then Newcastle 2, Burnley 0. But are Brighton feeling the full effect of European football, or is it just an off day?
No, Aston Villa playing in the same competition as them.
Yeah, so it's an off day. Aston Villa are also equally looking good as well, so you have to give them credit for that. Brighton, they've kicked on, man. They're doing their thing. Obviously, you kind of expect them to lose a few games, or you should do anyway. So,
but they lose big there. Didn't they lose 4-1 to West Ham?
Yeah,
10 goals.
Yeah, but they win effort. They win a lot of games that they shouldn't have as well. So
yeah, there was a little meme up on Twitter, I think it was, or X. I think Gareth Southgate was in the stands, and then they wrote something like, "Let's make sure to not pick Ollie Watkins" or something like that for the England team. Because
who do you favour, Ollie Watkins or Eddie Nketiah?
Has to be Watkins, man.
it has a bit Watkins. Yeah, I think his goal ratio is a bit.
okay,
Yeah, you take Nketiah.
As in, who would I prefer? I prefer Nketiah, but I feel talking in terms of Southgate. Who
yeah, that's what I thought.
you talking about Southgate?
No, I was just thinking in general.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not clear cut, I don't think.
yeah, it's
There's a lot of merit to Nketiah.
There is, but I think Ollie Watkins is fine in his goal scoring form, because I think the kind of goals I've seen him score, I would like to see Eddie add that to his.
I think if Eddie was playing like as consistently, then he would get the same. He would get the same numbers, if not more. I'm leaning towards getting more goals. And Nketiah is good, man. He's just,
and then Newcastle just doing their
not as
thing.
clinical.
2-0. Newcastle still doing their thing.
Yeah,
I mean, Burnley are right down at the bottom, but
I'm just PSG, man. I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
Or
be a
is
good
that
game.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Who's Tuesday then? United.
United and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and Real Madrid, Napoli.
Cool.
How do you reckon you do against PSG, Della? Is it PSG this Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. I think Newcastle will beat them. You know.
It's not because the PSG aren't the same outfit they were.
No,
last.
that's what I'm sure they lost.
They're looking really dusty.
Yeah, they lost. Didn't they lose at the weekend?
See, my problem with this year is that obviously new FIFA's come out here, but they haven't updated it, bro.
What do you mean?
That's crap.
Some players that are
Still at the old clubs.
no, they're at their clubs, but they still got the same ratings.
Okay.
So like some of that Sancho will still have a decent rating,
Yeah.
or who's the other guy that hasn't played in a while?
Marshall.
Basically, like strikers that have been injured for
Yeah.
they'll come back and they'll be in the same rating, but in real life, these guys are not cool.
What are you saying? Not worth 90 quid?
But yeah,
Me.
That's everyone. This is literally
It's
Jerry.
definitely not, bro, man.
Listen, the amount of times I want to play that in the year, it's gonna be
Crash and bug.
Yeah. All right. Before we go, let's quickly go around the room. Back pages, player, manager, club that stands out for anyone. Let's start with Della.
gotta be Killer Kai. Back pages.
Are you serious?
Okay.
You're not trying to sell no units of this. Of this
No, I'm just I'm just giving it back pages for being able to score the goal, the penalty, and just hopefully he's able to kick on
From
and
it.
yeah.
If he doesn't kick on from it, then
I'll take this back.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this a potential back pages or this is the back pages? Because it sounds like you're giving back pages for his potential.
Okay.
But he scored though, like.
No, because
Come on, bro.
you're hoping he can kick on.
Yeah, because he scored.
we are giving him a
You
lot
don't
of
give
credit
back
right
pages
now.
in the hope that you might kick on.
No, okay. He scored
Yeah.
the goal, and then after the goal, he looked a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping from that's the confidence he needs
What
to
would be
say
the
I've
headline?
arrived. Killer Kai.
Killer Kai, you know.
Man would be like Oxfam.
Strives.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man. But I'm going to give mine to Watkins, man. I think that was a brilliant hat trick. You obviously opening his scoring account the week before, was it? I believe. Who was he playing again? But yeah, because Watkins was a guy that I think was coming on strong, like big pause for that, towards the end of last season. And this slow start was a little bit like mind-boggling for me, but he looks like he's found his feet.
He's got 2 hat tricks now, though.
What in the
Europa or wherever they're in. He scored a hat trick against Hibs.
Oh, is it? He's got a hat trick in there as well. It's
Full of confidence.
Is it Conference League they're in?
Yeah, I think it's the conference for them, isn't it?
Yeah, man. But yeah, really good performance, man. Putting Brighton to the sword as
Yeah.
well. Like, that was a bit surprising.
It
to be
was,
honest.
man. Big scoreline.
Yeah, but he seems to like playing them.
True.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'll see with Ollie Watkins, I feel like in that game when he was playing against Brighton, they gave him too much respect. It's like he had too much time to do what he was trying to do.
Loads of space,
do you know what I
man.
mean? Like I think it was his second goal where he kind of got the ball, still had time to cut in and then take the shot as well.
Every
Like,
attack,
innit?
every attack was going in. It was baffling.
yeah, it was crazy. Joey?
I didn't really have one this week, but I think I'm just going to give it to...
I can give you one.
Go on.
Neto.
Yes. Well, so I was going to say him or Roy Hodgson, innit? But
Yeah, good one.
I think I'll go with Neto because I was talking to a United fan on Thursday and they was like, we're talking about Rashford, bro. Like, there's guys here that you can get like Neto. Like, he might not be technically better than him, but he delivers and he gives like the stuff
He does,
needs to win
yeah.
games, innit? So yeah, I'll give it to Neto, man. He ran Man City ragged and he ran Liverpool ragged as well, man. So I'm sure there's going to be a couple more teams that are victim to him as well.
Molly Mar?
I'm going to go for Unai Emery. Good evening. He's doing his thing over at Villa. Obviously, the result of the weekend is just another notch on his belt. But yeah, he's handling the season pretty well. So I'm going to give it to Unai. He doesn't get like enough credit as well, by the way, guys.
He doesn't.
Nah, we rate him, man.
I think he does get.
We rate him, yeah.
We do.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
you just in generally, you mean?
Yeah.
I agree.
My one's going to be, I'm just giving it to Jude Bellingham again because that guy just keeps scoring.
But are you watching him though?
No,
Bro, it doesn't matter, man. He's scoring,
actually
man.
looking good. I am. He's looking good. Man.
This game that he scored, did he play well?
He played all right in that one, to be fair. But it's not even that, bro. Like, whether you play good or not, if you
I'm not disputing
bro,
that.
if you get scored those goals, if Havertz is not playing well and scoring goals, bro, I'm
No, I'm not disputing. I just want people to just look at the full picture and don't just say you read a newspaper and you scored the goal and says like, yeah, he's doing well.
I watched the highlights of that game and he did well.
He's linking up play. He's not doing Dele Alli. Let's just say that. He's contributing like significantly. He's a good player, man.
That's what I want to make sure.
I want to say Girona, maybe.
Yeah, sounds like that.
Cool.
Girona's a Man City team. Do you support them as well?
No.
Okay. They're part of the City group.
No.
Are they?
Or is it? Yeah, Girona, yeah.
Girona. And what's the team in America? New York. Yeah.
They got like about 7 teams in that group, I think. So.
You guys want to do watch list as well?
Well, it's just going to be VAR, isn't it?
That's probably just going to be.
Right, let me just.
All Rashford, innit?
Rashford.
Actually, that's a good one. Let's just all put Rashford on there.
I was going to slap Rashford on there.
I think ETH is already still on there, so it'd be Rashford to add to ETH.
Have you got the list of the current list?
Yeah, it's ETH, Rashford.
Does Kai Havertz get to come off?
Mudryk.
If you voted him,
Why? Because he scored a charity goal.
Obviously, I'll put him on there.
Let's go
Let him earn his goal.
can we do this quick? Because
let's go
niggas
for it.
are
Oh, yeah.
So what, Dre, you adding anyone?
I would have said Rashford.
Oh, you're putting Rashford on there?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's
Why
a
you
resounding
putting
here.
him on there?
Bro, did you see that?
Is it because
man?
every time he plays, you lot are looking shit.
Nah, I think himself, he's not playing well. He's not.
Dylan, what's your vote on that?
Are you just scapegoating
yeah,
him?
go
Because
for
what's
it.
your actual reason for putting him on the watch list?
No, did you see like the last game?
I know why he should be on there, but I'm just asking.
No, the last game, I don't know what he was thinking. Like he's
All right, next. He's in a rush.
Yeah. I've got no one.
Okay.
But yeah, Rashford can go on it.
okay. So ETH, Rashford, Mudryk
Havertz.
still on there, and Havertz.
Mudryk scored tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he come off it like Havertz. I don't think they can instantly just come
but
off
if you
after.
want someone to come off, you can vote for it.
Yeah, you can vote for
Yeah,
him.
who's voting for Havertz to come off?
Nobody.
I'm voting for him to come off.
Okay, so yeah, he's still on. And Mudryk,
He's staying on.
he's staying on. Okay, so it's still the same list, but with Rashford on it.
Yeah, maybe what can
But
we
no one else has got any other.
can we
people
put
to
Darren
put on
England, the VAR guy, on it as well?
Ah, cool.
No.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're not going to remember his name next week.
I will, bro. I'm going to remember that guy's name forever.
Anyway, thanks for joining us this week. We'll be back same time next week. We out.
Peace.